All right, good morning, lifestylers. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to my team, USA, Philippines, and Canada, and to my future partners. I hope that this video will help you in any way. So, this video is all about how to register a new distributor using your own PBC or Personal Business Center website. All right, so let me share my screen. So, let's have this one. All right, so I hope you're seeing this one. Now here, this is our address bar right here at the top. Then all you need to do is type, okay, let me capitalize that so it'll be clear. pbc.lifestyles with an s.net. pbc.lifestyles.net. Okay, what will happen is you will have this one. Okay, now if you will notice, if you're using a phone, you will have a different view. You're not seeing like this one. That is because of the amount of space that is available. Mine, I'm using a big screen, so that is why, and you might have a different one. So whether or not you're using a phone or a big screen or a laptop whatsoever, what is important that you should look for this distributor ID field and the password field. Now, where do you get the password and the distributor ID? Now, upon registration, okay, take note that you are already a member, so that is why you already have the distributor ID and the password of certain individuals. All right, so here, since this is your PBC, so you will type your own password. I mean distributor ID and password. Now, for easy memorization, do not memorize 98,000. That is already given, but I don't know if that is all throughout Philippines and US. But so far, to all my front lines and downlines, everybody in my team are starting with 98,000, so we don't have to memorize that anymore. But at least you know it's 98,000 is already given, and then memorize the last six. So mine is 372658, and I have my password. I already changed my password, but I will show you how to change the password. Now let's say sign on, and if it's not your computer, do not save your um, password. So here, to enroll a distributor, if you can find this one, it's on the left hand corner that says enroll distributor. So just click that, and then another um, window will pop up. But since I am using Zoom, so I need to close this one. I need to close this in order to open another, to show to you the other window that is popping after that. So let me choose that. So here, don't worry, I'm just making this video, so that is why I have to like close every time, but in your case it is spontaneous. After clicking that, this will appear. All right, then as you can see, it says I reside in, so this is where you type your residential address. No, I'm sorry, it's not your residential address, but the address of the one that is joining you. Okay, so you as a sponsor, by the way, you are called a sponsor, and then the one that is joining you is gonna be your front line. Okay, now here this is gonna be his address. Let us say Philippines. Continue. Then let me close. Let me stop sharing again, so I can show you the next window. I'm sorry about that, but that is really what's happening when you're using Zoom. So share my screen. I hope that you are seeing this. Now here, so since he is registering in order to get, and the very purpose of it is to get a discount, or else why should you register in the first place? So here are the choices. This one is if I want to get 20%, if that is already enough for him. Now, this one and this, Express and Instant, they are getting 40% discount. But what makes it different is, of course, you see the amount. 103,000, this is 60,000, plus the what is that, the sales kit and everything. So why is this more expensive than this one here? This is because this one is 1,400 points only, which means that in order for a new distributor to get a 40% discount instead of 20, there is a qualifying volume, which means there is a minimum requirements in terms of points. So the required is 1,400 points. And where is this coming from? So for every product, there is a corresponding points. I want to make an example. So for intra bottle, the one bottle of intra juice is actually 35 points. So in order for you to get 40% on your next purchase, you have to have 40 bottles of intra juice, because 40 times 35 is equal to 1,400 points. Although you can go beyond 1,400, but you can go down, or you cannot have a 1,000 below 1,400 points. But it's not necessarily one time. All right, so he may buy one box for now, which is 35 times 9, whatever that is, and then next, so it is an accumulation of points. But for him or for her to get or to qualify for a 40%, although it is accumulation, make sure that you explain to them that it is supposed to be within the same month. It's not about 1 month, because when you say within 1 month, you might think, okay, I bought one box for March 10, and then, or say March 20, and then it will be 1 month on April 20. That is not the case. Here, when we say 1 month, it is within the month of, let's say, month of March, within month of April, like that. So that if he is really determined to get a 40%, you have to also consider the date. If it's already on the 20th, then I doubt that you can. I mean, there's no point of not getting the whole 1,400 points, because there's not much time anymore. Okay, so the term here is it should be within that month. So month of March, month of April. Now here, this is 103,000 because you are required to get 2,800 points. Now, why do you need to get this instead of here? This is much cheaper. It's because, as you can see, this is 2,800. It is double these points. But he is only paying, you see, 60,000. If you have to multiply this by 2, this is supposed to be 120,000. But here, he is only paying 103,000. And upon purchase, because you are not you don't have the 40% yet, this is the qualifying volume. That means your 40% will take effect after buying this requirement, but upon purchase, there is already a discount that is given to you. So if you choose express, the discount upfront is 20%. But if you get this one, if you are willing to pay 103,000, the upfront was 30% discount. That is why instead of 120, you are only paying 103,000. All right. So for the sake of a demonstration, so let me just take this one as an example. And by the way, if you remember, okay, I have to stop sharing again. Sorry about this, so that I can choose the next screen. Okay, so since I was choosing the 20% discount, the new distributor will pay in the Philippines 2,000 pesos. In the US is $40. But if they will sign up as with an express direct or instant direct, then they're not going to pay anything for the registration. So here I chose 20%, so this one is expected to pay 2,000 pesos because this is Philippines. So let's have here an example of the name. And then let us say This is just an example though. So here is the year first and then the month. You see, this is the format. Y means year in 4 digits, for month, DD for the date. All right, then for the address, you will just have the street and then the barangay as well. And then the city should be here, but you will have the province. This will automatically pop out, and then Agusan del Norte, and then which city, so Cabadbaran. Then you'll be provided with a postal zip. And then as for the cell phone number, you have to give an existing phone number, not just a random one. So say the number is 0946. As you can see, there's already a 0 there. So just have to continue with that. 946 742 6738. Why is the phone number important? As you can see, if you have the red star here, all of these red stars or red asterisks, this means that these fields are important. If you will not fill that up, this form will not go through. So as you can see, address 2 doesn't have a red star. That means you may or may not have another line for your address. So, but here, see that has to be filled out. So here, email is a required field. So you have to have, if you don't have an email, if he doesn't have an email, by the way, he has to first sign up. Okay, so for an example, let me just use mine. And then I can actually copy and paste this one. So right click, copy, so I don't have to type it again. And then I will click this one here. And then for the verification code, this is case sensitive. It is coming from here, this box. If it doesn't show, if it's not clear to you, you just click refresh and you'll be given another code. So being case sensitive, that means if it is capital, you also have to type capital. So D is small, small x, small z, and then that is a Q. And then if you miss something here, you will be issued an error message in a red color text. But if everything is fine, so you will have, okay, I will stop sharing again for me to show to you what pops up after that. So I will have this one. All right, so as you can see, I am the sponsor because she is joining with me. All right, then these are the things that I just filled out. And then if you need changes, so you just click in here. So you see here, you are asked, he is asked to, or she is asked to pay 2,000 pesos. And then it depends on the location. You can choose from all over these locations. This is for pick up, if you want to pick up. But if you want the products to be shipped to you, then this doesn't matter here. But for pick up locations, we have these choices here: Davao, Cebu, Makati, Jensen, Bohol, Legazpi, and Tacloban. Right? So the default is Makati. And then click next. And then after that, it's paying time. So just click on here and then next. So it says you are about to start a payment. Okay. Then, all right, then let me stop sharing again in order for me to show to you what's next. So this is going to be next. So here, if you're using the card, then you will choose Visa, or if it is MasterCard. So in the Philippines, I do not know because my PBC here is in the US, so all of us here are using cards. So we will use this one, but I don't know with in the Philippines if there is like using the bank or whatsoever. But what is important here is you just have to follow along whatever is being asked. Just read and then just give whatever is asked to you before you click next or submit whatsoever. Right, that's it for now. I hope that this helps. And I'm sorry about my voice. I'm trying to control my voice because I'm already hurting here. So God bless everyone. I hope that this video helps. So I've got more videos for different needs. All right. So for now, have a nice day and God bless.